Hi, and this is a love picker card for the 25th of July onwards. And if you are single, then you kind of want to stick around. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, because I've only just started and I need more people. This is not a twin flame reading, but if it does come up, then obviously it comes up. But this is just basically a love life reading. So go to whichever pile you are drawn to. You got to go with your own, what is calling you, what your intuition, what you want to whatever pack calls you, whatever basically. Like, I've put stones on there, so you might be drawn to the stone, or you might be drawn to the actual pile itself. Either way, you just got to go with your own intuition here. So if you chose set one, the little red one, this is love reading for you. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, Six of Wands. Find balance, harmony. It's alright to be a lone little wolf girl, and faceless ghosts and the haunted girl, ghost people. So I do believe that you've been hurt on a great level, and you're still not quite over this hurt, and you kind of like need to find your own self before you can actually move on in a love life way. I do believe that you have to look at things on a larger aspect. It's almost like the hurt that you are feeling, you kind of have to, try and balance it, because you need to almost get used to being alone again and being on your own again. I do think that you are having to face a lot of things, and this is because of this breakup that you've been through, and whoever has hurt you. You need to kind of get used to yourself again. So love life wise, it's more about you falling in love with yourself again. You've got to realise that people aren't going to be as around as what they say they're going to be. It's almost like you're starting to see that everything is a different in a different light, and people aren't exactly what they make themselves out to be, and this is another reason why you're left on your own. But you just need to find a perfect balance from going out partying and staying at home and going to work and so on. You also need to work on this hurt that you've had, and you need to heal, and you need to become more connected with your own self again, and you need to start seeing what you have to offer and start acknowledging your own self-worth. I've got both psychic cards, psychic sets. They're both mixed together. Oh. Now I'm going to just half it. Move, yeah, as you can see, it's saying for you to, there's a lot going on, you need to move on, you need to, as you can see the card, it's got a heart and it's got a man and a woman holding the heart up like that. It's all to do with your self healing, emotional withdrawal. Yes, you have overcome a lot and you are feeling your emotions are everywhere at the moment. That makes sense to me. And material and spiritual prosperity. And one last one, solar everything is down to you. Basically, at the end of the day, set one, this is simply telling you that you are emotionally healing. You need to become more in tune with yourself again, and almost like you need to find yourself, and you need to trust yourself and realise your self-worth again. And this is by being on your own. So your love reading is more about finding the love for yourself and not having love with somebody else, if that makes sense to you. So it's more spending time completely isolated and just to find your self-worth, tune into yourself and heal from this hurt that you've had recently. So set 2, that was this little crystal here. The Empress. Seven of Wands. Ten of Swords. Shine. Don't know if you can hear that, but that is thunder, people. Fulfillment of wishes. Mermaid in a Kai pond. Discover your individuality. Become the dragon. And Angel of Alame, miracle. So first of all, you are spiritually protected, and that's what it's telling you straight away. And because of this spiritual protection, you have got things that not many other people have come into them. So you are, because of your spiritual protection, you can actually choose whatever direction you want to take in your love life. You shine I love that card, shine. You can just literally be whoever you want to be at the moment, and you can decide who and what you want to do. So there's somebody obviously in your life that you have taken a shine to, funny enough, and you can actually you can almost put it out there that you want them, and you are powerful enough a person to do this. I do believe that this reading is simply almost like a clarification on your own self-worth and things that you already know about yourself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just split this into 3. So 1, 2 and 3. Your crown chakra, which is absolutely perfect, because you know that you are spiritually looked after. Confront. Daydreams and decisions. Heal. And blossom. Right, okay, so these cards are simply telling me that you have done a lot of self-work lately, and now you have you've almost got everything that you could need or want. It's all part of how powerful you are as a person. You can literally just, you're still growing, and you understand that, but you can do whatever you want to do, because you know that the universe is aiding you in this way. It's almost like you've got everything and anything that you've been working towards can happen right now. It's almost like you know that you can manifest anything with your intention, and you know how to you know, make yourself so confident. And this is an amazing thing. I'm going to just pull one more. Base chakra, heart chakra, stand your ground, simply love, well-deserved reward. Literally, like, you are a powerful person. Don't forget to keep both feet on the ground. But this is basically saying that you are a strong person, and you know exactly how everything is working in the universe, and you know how to make the things work towards your favour. And this really is just simply saying that you can now decide what you want to do. So if there's somebody that you like, then you can pursue them, and you will achieve them as a goal. Like that, you will get them and be in a relationship with them if that's what you want, or if it's just dating, and that's what you can have. Whatever you choose, you can make happen. So step 3, that's this little greeny one here. Now in the background you're probably hearing all the thunder. Apparently there's a storm rolling in. It's been so hot today that I'm actually quite glad that it's coming. Thunder and lightning, absolutely fantastic energy coming from it. So the 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, there's a couple extra on that, Fertility, Conflict and Defeat, Snake Princess, the serpent path to power, and Angel de Luz Murderous, transitions to the spirit realm. Right, so I do believe you've become quite in touch with your psychic side, and by the looks of it, you've actually become extremely committed to your spiritual path. And these are simply saying that because of this, things that you were seeing as a bad thing are no longer a bad thing. Everything's really good for you at the moment, and everything will be really good for you at the moment. The Knight of Swords, he's a cheeky one. I do believe that, I'm just going to show you, he is a cheeky one. I do believe that the person that you are kind of involved with, but not fully involved with, he's kind of like, he's a bit of a distraction, but you kind of like it at the same time, and you feel like this is a great way for you to you know, acknowledge things. He's causes you a lot of heartache in the long run, but you kind of like it at the same time, is what I'm picking up from it. Or maybe this person is the reason why you're on the spiritual path. Maybe he made you feel so low. And because you're on your spiritual path, 1, 2, 3. Third eye, of course, of course. Yeah. Of course. Right, so this is simply saying that, yet again, third eye, crown chakra, take the lead, boredom, discontent and bored, mental conflict and healing. This is all down to rebuilding yourself. And I don't think you're actually looking for someone at the moment, and I don't think you're even looking for a proper relationship either. I think you are literally just wanting almost like a bit of fun, and because of this, you're not really getting anything from it, and this has made you hit an all-time low, which has created your spiritual path. Teach, flow, third eye chakra. It's literally all down to a state of your spiritual path at the moment. I think that's, for a love reading, this is basically telling you that you should be concentrating on your spiritual path and not on your love life, and you should be focusing more on everything that you are doing at the moment, and in return you will get things coming to you. So and things, you need to almost, like it says, flow, teach. It's almost like telling you just got to kind of like let things happen as and when they will happen. See hope, lower bounds, material harvest, triumph and success. This is all just saying that you will actually gain from all of this in the long run, but you kind of like have to put your love life to the side and concentrate on your spiritual growth at the moment. Okay, so this is for set 4. It's a little wide one. Now please, there's a huge thunderstorm going on outside, so I do apologise if it interrupts the noise, like the sound. So the World, Magician and Temperance. Wow. Wow, so this is set 4, and wow. Win or lose. And a firm foundation. Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. And the Winged Seer, you see clearly, clairvoyance. Wow, so this is for set 4, and I think there's been a lot of things that have come to light recently in your life, and this is actually giving you a new lease, a new way forward almost. And when it comes down to it, your love life is now at the best part of what you would want, because everything is like, the world is your oyster. You have the confidence, you have the trust, you know who you are, and you know exactly what you've got. It's almost like you know everything that you need to. You don't feel like you have been like you have to be somebody else to get the attention. You know that you can get attention from the opposite sex just by walking down the road almost. It's you know who you are. You've got this basically. Giving and receiving, positive movements forward. Moving on. Description and MB. Heal and believe and succeed. This is all literally just telling me that you've overcome a lot in your life, and you've overcome a lot in your love life, but you've actually now, you know who you are, and you want to just take your life with full force, and because you know what you've got, you can, and what you have inside of you, it's almost like you've got so much, like the world is your oyster, everything is working within your favour. And some people are actually quite jealous, because you now know how you are, like inside, you know yourself, and you have become very happy with the person that you are. And because of this, you literally don't need to be thinking about what you've got to change about yourself, because you know you don't need to change nothing. Listen, base chakra, power, and one more. Sadness and isolation. Yeah, see, it's all about yourself. You seem to need to listen to yourself more. As for your love life, this is all real positive things coming your way. Your love life is going to succeed. It's going to be lots of emotions. Look, both of them. Heart chakra, heart chakra. What's this one say? Control, shadow, truth. You know yourself, you know who you are, and because of this you can actually have a great starting point in pursuing whoever you would want to. If you want to start going onto the dating websites, you know who you are, and you don't need to pretend to be anybody else or pretend to be something else. And because of that, you can actually put yourself out there in a better way, and you can control whoever. Do you mean you can control how you advertise yourself? You can control what you have to offer, and by that you can also just basically set the stage of what type of person that you want in your life. I do believe that there is a lot of emotional accomplishment that you've had to endure recently, and because of that, that makes you just even better. Like, so you can just put yourself out there now, and it's almost like you can actually completely cut off from the who you used to be to the person that you are now to the person that you want to show yourself as. And because everything is literally in the palm of your hand, almost, like, you can just be whoever you want to, because everything is literally in the palm of your hand. It's, you know who you are, you know how strong a person you are, and it's almost like you just need to remember to just assert it. Almost, it's almost like this is clarification on something that you already know. So group 4, you know who you are, you know what you want to achieve in your love life, you know the type of person that you want in a relationship, and you know how you are in a relationship. You know all of this. You know that you can get this as well. It's literally all down to you. You have full control of how you go forward with your love life, and whatever you do, you will succeed. So if there's one particular person and you want to go for them, then you will succeed. If there is just a type of person, you will succeed. Either way, you're very in tune with yourself, and you know how to do this in the best way, and you know how to advertise yourself properly. If you wanted to go along the route of dating websites, it's literally the world is in your hands. Like, the world is your oyster when it comes to dating. So you could either go for one particular person that you like, or you could just go onto a dating website and know the type of person that you want to attract, and you will do so. Okay, and set 5, which was the little orange one. Set 5. So, death. 3 of Wands. Judgment. Seek the truth. Choose wisely. Kinchun. I will show you whom to trust. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Okay, so if you chose set 5, this is simply saying that you actually have quite a few suitors, and you kind of come to the end of a time where you've realised who you are, and you come to this overall truth. And I think that there's quite a few options for you. It's almost like you have a couple of admirers following you around all the time, and it's almost like you need to work out who the right one is at the moment, and you need to kind of like be in tune with your own intuition on this one, I'm afraid. I can't exactly tell you who it is that you should who you should be going for, but it's almost like you've got a couple on the go, haven't you? Like you're messaging a couple, or you've got a couple that are just, you know, constantly there, and you're not too sure if, you know, if some of them are players, and you're kind of having to be very careful on how you go about things in the long run. It's almost like you it's kind of like you're not too sure if some of them are actually like players, or if they're even being truthful, or if they're like just, you know, giving you the runaround almost. But you need to trust yourself in this aspect. Hang on 1 second, just oh. So I've got two sets of Psyche cards mixed together, so I like to keep them shuffled. But yes, yeah, it's like you've got quite a few options at the moment, love life wise, and you gotta almost work out who is worth being in your life and who is not worth it in the long run. Yeah. Foundation and achievements and solar plexus. This is your gut instinct. Detach and change your focus. Lead and helpless and hopeless. Okay, so basically this is all about how you go about things. It's almost like these cards are actually telling you that you've got to kind of like rethink this whole situation for you to be able to work out who is the right one in your life, like to have in your life. Material harvest. Yeah, this is literally just all saying the same thing. You just got to you've got to rethink how you're going forward in this situation. You've got to trust yourself, and you've got to work out who is worth having in your life. And I think that lots of these people are actually gonna come to you, and opportunity beckons, rebuild and love. Observe. Feeling alone. Rejoice and celebration. This is all literally just saying that you from everything that you are dealing with these admirers, you need to kind of like make sure that you know who and what they are all about, almost like you need to do a bit of detective work on them. And also they will show their true colours in one way, shape or form if you only just take a second to be on your own and to not let them or it's almost like if you let them in, if you let any of them in, they're going to just sway your judgment. So you kind of like need to completely trust yourself. You blossom. Simply love. Universe, yep. These are just saying the same things over and over again. So you just basically got to let things unfold and be open to a lot of answers. You've got to kind of like let their true colours be shown to you in the long run. And through this, you'll know who you should be going for. But you will actually have a great relationship when you do choose who you feel is the right one. But obviously it's literally down to the fact of letting your intuition and letting them display their true selves. Maybe they're putting up a front at the moment, but in the long run you will be able to see if they are fake or if they're not. Okay.